Halo semuanya, kembali lagi di channel 15 dan aku Diki. Ya kali ini aku lagi lagi apa sih? Kali ini aku bakal main Genshin lagi ya. Tapi sebenarnya nggak main Genshinnya sih. Hari ini aku bakal kepencet. Hari ini aku bakal kita nobar. Ini kita nobar spesial program ya guys ya. Ntar kita lihat apa aja yang baru cuy. Sebagai mulainya itu jam 19 lebih jam 7 lebih 10 menit ya. Jadi kita sambil nunggu aku misi harian dulu, guys. Ya, sempat spesial programnya itu harusnya nggak sekarang sih. Harusnya tuh minggu kemarin, cuman diundur ya. Gara-gara berduka lah di sana ya. Di apa? Tempat developernya ya. Gimana sih tadi teh? Kopi ya? Salah anjir. Apa-apa? Satu takar kopi dan air. Oke. Air. Biasanya beli minuman susu. Oh, beda anjir. Beda. Ini baru mulai udah merah lagi OBS, Cok. Buset dah. Kalau misalnya ngelek ya. OBS-nya merah seperti biasa. Namanya kalau live malam-malam tuh suka merah anjir. Aku selesaiin ini dulu ya, misi harian coy. Aku belum daily. Belum login. Ini aku baru login. Hari ini baru login sekarang gitu. Sinyalnya ngelek loh. Merah loh. Kuning, Cok. Buset dah. Ada saja. Jadi nanti kita bakal lihat apa yang ada apa aja sih gitu kan di 4.2 nanti. Nanti kita nobar. Jadi nunggu live di sananya mulai ya. Mulainya itu jam 7 lebih 10 menit. Ini udah berapa ya? Ini jam berapa ini? Jam 7 kurang 5 menit. Ini kok kerender guys, buset dah. Gak kerender. Nah, ini fisikku lumayan udah agak ini ya, udah agak bang ini. Ya. Ini suara ininya kegedean nggak? Kita geser sini. Tunggu loading. Oke, udah hijau ya. OBS-nya udah hijau seperti biasa. Ya pasti mulus seperti biasa mulu anjir. Oh ya, aku kemarin apa ya? Oh, kemarin ini ya aku live HSR. Jarang live sih, terakhir live kalau kan kemarin live HSR tuh. Nah, sebelum live HSR udah lama ya, udah berapa? 2 minggu gitu. Sekitaran 2 minggu kurang aku nggak live ya. Mungkin besok aku bakal live lagi siang gitu. Habis duhur mungkin. Mau nyelesain ini nyelesain misi misi dunia ya. Yang apa judulnya ini nih guys. Nah, ini nih komedi yang belum selesai. Ini ntar takutnya malah bentrok lagi kayak terakhir kali kita quest Arkon ya. Iya quest Arkon sama questnya si itu apa si Wiro ya. Ntar takutnya kita bentrok lagi. Jadi mungkin aku besok iya mungkin bakal aku selesaiin dulu ya. Supaya takutnya ntar takutnya ntar kan bentrok. Jadi aku selesaiin aja dah. Ini ngelik cok. Maafin ya kalau ngelik. Yang nonton nggak nyaman banget buset dah. Berenang, terus berenang. Kami siaran dulu. Ini aku eksplorasi belum 100% loh. Berapa ya? Nah, 97 weh, buset. Ya mungkin ntar yang misi apa? Itu yang misi dunia komedi yang belum selesai mungkin itu ntar nambah eksplorasi ya. Soalnya aku ada kulus yang belum diambil. Nah, letaknya tuh udah di situ gitu. Ada tempat ada satu tempat yang kalau mau dibuka tuh harus eh ada satu tempat kalau mau ke situ tuh harus nyelesain questnya dulu guys gitu ya. Harus nyelesain questnya dulu ya. Guys, nunggu loading. Loadingnya lama ya. Maaf guys kalau lama. Mungkin live kali ini aku bakal ini aja ya. Nobar aja gitu. Ya, nobar aja kayaknya guys. Live kali ini. Jadi ntar kalau live-nya udah selesai mungkin aku bakal udah selesai juga ya. Mana cahayanya woi? Oh ini. Nah baru muncul kocan. Kejar. Ini kok gak kejar-kejar ya? Buset dah. Salah satu misi harian yang paling malesin tuh ngejar ini guys. Nah ini. Lah, oh. Ngejar apa? Bayangan ya. Ubur-ubur ngejar. Oh udah. Ntar guys ini kok ngelik kayak ngelik banget ya. Sebentar. Nah ini Nah ini aku lihat di Chrome di Twitch-nya ini tuh 9 menit lagi kita mulai. Itu apa? Nobarnya ya. The program will begin in 8 minutes. 8 menit. 9 menit kurang sih, 9 menit kurang maksudnya. Lebih tepatnya gitu. Loadingnya lama banget lah, malah not responding ya Allah. Malah not responding. Ah buset dah, lama jadinya. Ini asli dah, PC-ku udah ini ya. Wait. Nah, itu lagi render, kesabar. Render dulu. Udah normal. Belum. Ini masih ngeframe ya. Oke. Oh, ngeframe ya? Kok ngelik ya? Lah. Oke. Air 59. Oh ya, mungkin aku nanti kapan-kapan bakal live ini ya, apa spiral gitu. Jujur aja aku jarang spiral sih guys. Nih ya, ini sekarang aja 83 cok. Soalnya apa ya, males sih sebenarnya coy. Malah dari dulu bukan dari awal main sampai sekarang belum pernah full star woi, buset dah. Dari awal main belum pernah ini full star jir. Ini nggak tahu emang skill isu atau gimana entahlah. kayaknya sih skill isu sih. Sebentar lagi guys, 5 menit lagi mulai. Ntar kita mana ya? Mungkin ini ya sambil jain aja gitu sedikit-sedikit ya. Nah ini. Kumpulkan kupon khusus. Oh iya, terakhir aku ini harus nyari kupon khususnya dulu guys. Soalnya disuruh nyari 300 kupon buat apa ya? Apa lupa? Oh iya, buat katanya sih ada permainan peringkat gitu ya. Ada permainan peringkat. Cari target dalam daerah ini. Biasa pencet cok. Area ini cari target. Oh ini kah? Ini bapak ini mau dibantu kah? Ntar guys, ini sumpah ngelag. Ini hari ini kok ngelag ya? Kenapa entahlah. Ini PC ku kenapa sih cok? Padahal ASR normal loh. Wait. Udahlah. Mana ini mau dibantu nggak? Bukan ya? Bukan jir. Kita cari orang yang apa? Yang butuh bantuan sebentar kan kita dikasih. Oh ini. Oh jadi kita misalnya selesaiin misi yang lainnya gitu, masuknya ke itu ya, masuk ke yang quest itu. Bentar guys, aku cek dulu ya. Udah mulai belum? 2 menit lagi, 3 menit kurang lagi guys. Sabar. Kemana dah? Oh. Lah ini mah yang waktu sama ini ya. Sarkon kemarin nyari si Tatang. Kesini nggak sih? Iya nggak sih? Aku explore juga tembus ke sini. Waduh, stamina-nya hampir habis, buset dah. Jadi nanti kalau ini enggak, ya mungkin besok atau nggak tahu sih, aku juga besok lihat ini sih, lihat ada waktu atau enggak ya. Gue nyelesain ini, pokoknya biar intinya buat tujuannya buat ini cok, biar nggak bentrok ya. Apa ini? Aku baru tahu dari adiknya kalau tidak ada mesin buatan yang bisa alain gue lotin. Alain gue lotin tuh ini ya. Apa? Termasuk orang-orangnya ini enggak sih? Narsizen terus iya enggak sih? Lupa gue, cok. Ya ini pas aku ekspor nih tembus ke sini kan, kukira ini harus dijalanin sesuatu. Bisa itu termasuk puzzle, ternyata harus quest loh, buset dah. Ini kita bawa energinya dulu dari bawah, guys. Kita taruh atas. Nice. Bicara dengan lah, kenapa nggak kita langsung pakai aja anjir? Oh, nggak bisa. Itu apa kok nyala-nyala weh? Ini kok nyala-nyala weh? Yah, malah dilarang keluar kita. Gak, maksudnya sebelumnya nggak ada nyala-nyala itu weh. Waktu aku explore nggak ada sih. Ini udah belum coy? Oh udah weh, wait. Kita pindahin ya. Nah, kita nonton coy, udah mulai weh. Aku kecilin dulu ini ya. Nah. Ya ini subtitle. Sebenarnya volumenya gedein aja.
My dear citizens,
biar mantap.
Just as the will of a god remains opaque to the understanding of mere mortals, so too is truth
Kita
unmoved by
nonton
even
ya,
the
apa aja
strongest
nih,
of
kita lihat
wills.
apa aja yang baru. Oh ya,
I
nanti
will
aku
now
bakal
speak to the defendant.
cantumin ya. Ntar
If
kok
you honor
rhythm
the
code-nya aku
values
bakal
of
tulis nanti di
truth,
sama aku di pin ya.
Justice and divinity, then you are compelled to provide an accurate account
Ya
of your
biasanya ada
actions.
subtitlenya, ini nggak ada nyer. Serius kan?
Hey, that's not bad. Now what's next? It's so
Ya halo,
hard to
sorry nggak,
predict how
baru
people are going to
dari
react.
stream
What should I say
apa
during
kepengen
the trial
ASR.
tomorrow?
Oh iya, ASR juga baru ya. Ntar infoin lah, infoin. Rhythm code-nya infoin lah.
As the
Tambah
god
buat
of
ini ya.
justice, it is
Tambah
only
apa?
expected that I should remain informed
Buat-
of every
iya, buat
trial
gacha
and
sah,
make
Sele
the
ya?
necessary preparations.
Halo bang, Bagasi ya.
Is there something that you needed? If you wish to seek an audience with me, then please
Ya
make an
perasaan
appointment with
live
Sir
sebelumnya ini
Intendant
ada
Chevaleron in
ada ini
advance.
loh, subtitlenya gitu. Udahlah, kita tonton aja guys.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, the Hydro Archon to be punished
Burina woi,
by
nangis.
the death sentence.
Mainlah 300 jet yoi. Buat gacha coy.
You
Oh,
and
ini
I
jadi
both know
map
that
baru
there
ya?
may be issues with the primordial sea.
Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared.
Asli dah ini nggak ada subtitlenya, serius.
What's done is done. Just
Soalnya
trust
listening
me,
Inggris gua agak ini ya.
your Archon. Never
Agak
mind
cupu.
whether you can truly convince yourself to or not.
Burina ini dia. Ntar aku gacha ya. Ntar gachanya di live-in aja lah.
The show begins.
Wih,
Shower me with praise.
sebenarnya pedangnya bagus sih, weaponnya bagus sih, pengen gacha tuh.
Echoing song. What's the news?
Charlotte. Nah ini nih. Ini kalau kita gacha, dia B4, jadi ada kemungkinan ntar aku mungkin bakal dapat ya. Pengen sih aku tuh.
I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too
Nah,
close
iya.
to any water that looks
Itu kemana
strange
ya?
or the
Jatuh kemana,
same. There's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean.
The
Para
prophecy.
ciwi-ciwi Fountain
Yes.
Joy.
What has been prophesied will be fulfilled.
I, Farina, will use this trial to show
Oh
the
ini
world
bos
the
baru kah?
true
Jangan bilang ini bos ininya ya. Material
Judgment is
up-nya si Farina.
just. What is the meaning you would call
You have never
this
been as superficial
justice?
as you have presented yourself to
Bahan
be.
baru coy. Bahan ekspor ini ladang primo ini weh.
Why did you deceive us?
Weh,
applaud and rejoice.
We're just a moment. This isn't right.
The trial of the Hydro Archon.
Seem to remember
the
that.
floor will now
This
begin.
trial is-
I now understand the true purpose behind
ini
this.
trailer ya.
You are a devious one, Fusalor.
Everyone's.
Nah ini weekly boss.
What should I do?
Weekly boss, wah gedenya gede ngotak anjir.
The prophecy that you've been fretting over should now be in full swing.
Weh. Ya aku udah lihat dari leak sih. Dia skirk ya. Gurunya si Tatang pas dia habis. VIP-nya Jingliu anjir, itu mah Jingliu versi Genshin, Cok.
And dramatic trial.
Fontainya banjir weh.
Farewell, Nervalet.
Iya dong.
I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
Ternyata ramalannya bener ya. Ladang primo tempat menumpuk SSD tapinya. Ini nih guys. Nah ini nih. Udah apa sih? Redeem code ya. Ini aku ketikin deh. Aku ketikin di HP ya, biar ntar tabnya nggak pindah anjir. Malah kekirim. Salah guys. Wait. Aduh, ntar hilang lagi. Mending SS dulu dah. Cepet, Cok. Aduh, ngetik gua lama bet. Yah. Bener
Hey
nggak sih ini?
travelers, welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.2 special program. Woo! Yay! I'm Sarah Miller Cruz, the voice of the female traveler Lumine, and I'm joined today by two guests to bring you the latest news for the upcoming version. Okay, why
Bisa,
don't you introduce
wait.
yourselves?
Yaudah,
All
itulah.
right, yeah, sounds
Nah,
good. I'll
mungkin.
start. Hey everyone, I'm Amberly Connors, the voice of Farina.
Ini yang pertama ya.
I am super excited to be on this special program today.
Bisa diedit nggak sih?
Travelers already met the Hydro Archon at the start of their journey in Fontaine. And as the story continues,
Lumayan.
how will this special god avert the crisis foretold in the prophecy? Yeah, I hope everyone's excited to see what happens next.
I mean, I sure am. I'm at the edge of my seat. My name is Ray Chase, and I'm the voice of Neverlet, the
Tuh,
dragon sovereign of
yang
water
pertama
and
ya,
depths
Redeem
of
Code-nya.
Fontaine. I'm sure many of you already consider Neverlet a very trustworthy partner, and I hope you look forward to
Ini
seeing
asing
more
nggak
of
ada
him in
subtitle loh.
version
Ini apa?
4.2.
Yes, for sure. Totally.
Yep.
Okay,
Ntar,
so
guys.
next, let's dive into the major content that we have coming in version
Nggak ada,
4.2. In the intro, Farina said we need to make an appointment with
Nggak ada subtitle, nggak ada subtitle, coy.
So, she's really busy as Fontaine's Archon, and she's a pretty big celebrity at the Opera House. So, the special program team gave me an itinerary to follow, and it appears to show all of Farina's recent
Ini
plans.
Genshin-nya masih dibuka.
Farina's
bentar.
recent plans, let me guess. She's going to be going to trial, and then another trial, and then another.
Actually, that sounds about right.
Okay, the itinerary seems pretty packed, so let's take a look at the first item.
Ini bisa di
Oh, Looks like Ray called it.
Bisa di ini.
Yeah.
There is nothing more important to Farina than attending trials at the Opera House.
But
Bisa, eh.
this trial is a little
Entar kegeser ya?
different from the usual.
Ooh.
War Conquest coy, chapter
Interesting.
4
I know.
sampai
I know,
5
and
ya?
I keep looking at the water rushing in. I'm like, what's happening?
Itu di sininya
There's some
4.
spotlights and like
Di sininya 5 anjir gimana weh?
Seems like, you know, maybe also Nouvellette is keeping an eye on things from
Yeah.
behind the scenes, maybe?
Very serious.
He's always keeping an eye on stuff and always just a little bit disappointed.
fair.
Okay, in version 4.2, travelers will get to experience Act 5 of the Fontaine Archon quest, Masquerade of the Guilty. We'll team up with Fontainian friends to delve
akhirnya
deeper
yang
into the hurricane
jadi
of
apa?
events and face the impending
Yang jadi
destruction foretold by
cover
prophecy.
apa namanya
Travelers
bannernya
will
tuh.
gradually unveil new facts
Ini nih, iya
behind this
cover ininya.
crisis.
Yang
and
livestream
encounter an evil that has
si
been
ini ya,
lurking in
Lumin
the
ya
swirling
MC-nya ya.
depths.
Biasanya Aider anjir.
I know. I know.
Ooh, swirling depths. Very spoopy. Right. So, you know, the prophecy in Fontaine is on the brink of coming true. And this is possibly the greatest crisis we've
Ya aku
faced
sambilin
in
aja
our
lah.
journey through
Apa
that.
yang quest ini ya?
Definitely. In version 4.1, we learned about this precarious situation involving the rising primordial seawater. Nouvellette barely arrived in time to hold back the seawater from engulfing the fortress of Meripede, but
ini.
still, the water has reached
Dijelasin nggak?
Croissant.
Luckily, the crisis
Nah,
was
ini Navia
averted by
jatuh kemana,
Navia's
weh?
leadership of the Spina de Rosula. Though, we probably can't dismiss the
Aku
assistance
mau,
provided
weh
by the
Arlecchino
maid
weh.
either. Whatever her end goal may
Aku
be,
mau gacha
it
Lumin.
seems like she
Lumin
sincerely
bisa di
wants to
iya.
save Fontaine from the
Entar kalau
prophecy.
misalnya udah end game
But
Lumin bisa digacha
There's
nggak
only
tuh?
so much that we can say. Travelers will have to go and play through the version themselves to discover the clues, adventures, and stories to come.
Yes, exactly. So be sure to play through, uncover hidden truths, and witness this epic chapter of Fontaine's history for yourself when Act 5 of the Archon quest becomes available.
Oh iya tuh.
Sounds good.
Kayaknya
Right?
quest Archonnya dari 4 sampai 5 ya. 4 sampai 5. Rilisnya 2 ya, yang bagian 4.
missing from the fortress of Meripede.
Oh enggak.
You mean child?
Yang 4 tuh chapternya.
We searched
Yang
all over
5
the
tuh
fortress for
bagiannya anjir.
Yup. I guess
Betulnya
we'll just
kira-kira
have to
update
live with
berapa
the
game ini nanti.
suspense for a
So
little
ini map
longer.
ya, soalnya ntar sekalian
Not
update map.
ideal, but it's
Aduh,
fine.
berapa ya?
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
But
Belasan sih,
we
kalau
saw
PC kayaknya
Child
belasan
appear at
sih,
the end of
belasan
the last
giga sih.
version's Archon quest. So
Atau
it probably
20
won't
mungkin,
be
buset
long
sih.
until we see him
Kemarin
again.
terakhir update
Okay.
berapa ya?
But
Lupa,
we
oi.
really need to talk about Farina.
What?
She's
Ya mungkin
confronted
nggak beda jauh kayak sebelumnya sih yang pas
because she's
4.1.
confronted with a crisis that's tough
Bukan
for even
bukan
one
yang
of the great
bukan yang
elemental
awal-awal release
dragons.
content, bukan itu sampai
Of
30
course.
giga sih.
Fontaine will
Paling
have the travelers
Iya
help,
paling
but what choices will our Hydro Archon make in the face
kalau
of
nggak
the crisis?
belasan ya 20-an lah, itu paling tinggi sih harusnya.
Well, just
20-an.
like the
Paling tinggi 20-an.
prophecy itself, all will be revealed at the fated time.
Di HP kayaknya 7.
But
Iya,
knowing
ya
Farina,
mungkin dari
perhaps
7
she'll
atau
have
sampai
made some
10
preparation.
mungkin. Ya mungkin sekitar situ lah. Biasanya
Once again,
di PC lebih gede.
disappointed.
Oh,
No way.
Come on, guys. Have some faith.
Okay, to bolster everyone's
Ya,
confidence
ya mungkin
in
nggak beda
Farina,
jauh kayak ininya
let's
sih.
learn a little more
Kayak
about this
update
one-of-a-kind
sebelumnya tuh yang
Archon.
4.1 berapa lupa anjir.
Why are
Udah
you
nggak
just
kerasa ya?
standing there
Udah
with your
udah
mouth
ini coy.
gaping? You
Udah
must
ke
be
apa ya?
stunned and at a loss for words.
Patch-nya tuh udah ke di mana
Understandable.
si
It is
alurnya tuh udah
I,
nyampe apa
after
ya
all.
namanya teh?
Fontaine's most beloved
Kan di trailer tuh
star,
ada
Farina.
judul apa
I'm
kayak
on a
chapter-chapternya
very
tuh.
tight schedule.
Nah, ini udah
So you're
yang ada
lucky
di
to
trailer
even get
weh.
an appointment with me.
Oh my
Kayak baru
I love
kemarin
her
apa kayak baru 2 minggu yang lalu loh rilis
And
konten.
her eyes,
Ini
like,
udah.
each of them are different. She's got these little eyelashes.
Nambah lagi.
and her hat.
Halo Bang,
Oh,
halo
it's
halo
amazing.
halo Bang,
Expect
halo
for
Bang
a
Adi,
Hydro
Adi
Archon
Putra,
that
halo
she'd
Bang.
have the best drip.
Oh,
Yes. Ooh.
Makanya kalau mau redeem
okay,
code itu
you know
udah
what?
dicantum
It
itu
seems as if she's always dressed like
salah
she's
atau
about
enggak
to
gak tau
attend a
ya,
performance,
lupa
you know what I
bentar.
mean?
Yes.
Bukan
that's
lupa, maksudnya
Fontaine's
tadi
biggest celebrity for you.
kelamaan anjir.
And
Wait.
speaking of drip, let's take a look at her combat abilities.
Kelamaan ngetiknya woi.
Yay!
Being too popular
Apa ini? Bentar guys,
can be
pengen lihat dulu.
such a hassle.
Nah ini Purina.
Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Purina, wah, aku gacha sih cuy. Furina coy.
Strike a pose.
Aku sambil lihat ini.
Let the world come alive.
Whoa, that is
Wow.
so cool.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I like the way she kind of like.
The solo of
Very
solitude.
dramatic.
Yes.
Very much. It's like all of her moves are part of a performance.
Yes.
Totally.
Yang baru
Also,
rilis sih pasti
look at her
P1
elemental
ya.
burst. Her presence really
Nah, ini
fills
bentar.
the stage. Everyone else is just an extra. Wait, so
HJNF
the creatures that Furina summons,
24
they look a
Luffy. Oh, ya, itu
lot
udah
like the
bener ya.
Phantom or Aberrants that we've
Rhythm code-nya,
encountered
coy.
before. There's a seahorse, a crab, an octopus, and they are all so cute.
Yep.
Oh, I love them.
Me too.
Oh my gosh,
Dia ini,
no, the
ntar
octopus is even
masih
wearing
jelasin
a
ya Ron. Ini masalahnya nggak ada
What a
subtitle anjir.
distinguished little gentleman.
Correction.
Minimal kalau ada subtitle kan mah
Sarah.
ngerti mungkin
Different
satu
from Phantom or Aberrants.
satu kalimat atau satu kata mah gitu.
To my knowledge, these creatures are
Masanya
Furina's
listening,
quote honored
listening
guests.
Inggris
And
kurang
they
cok.
even help manage her daily affairs.
Yes.
Cuman buat koleksi Arkon ini.
So,
Furina,
Furina
yoi.
often invites guests
Aku
to
Arkon
the
ada
tea
ini, ada
party, which is known as the Salon
Raiden sama
Solitaire.
Nahida doang sih.
And
Ini tambah
those
ntar Furina
creatures
jadi
are
3 coy.
actually special
Mantap.
guests of the Salon Solitaire.
Aww.
And she even gave each member a name.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So you've got the maid, Mademoiselle Crabaletta.
Sebenarnya ini aku sambil lagi login Genshin.
They're the best.
The crab, the one that's a crab, I assume.
Absolutely.
Suruh
Yes.
yang
And then
misi
you've got
ini
the
apa?
housekeeper,
Yang quest
Surintendant
komedi
Chevalier.
belum selesai ya?
Ah, there he
Mhm.
is.
And the conferencier, gentilhomme usher.
Oh.
Saya ngomongin aja
And
dah.
that last one is a
Player kalian
stickler for
di
pride.
ini di live.
Oh,
live-nya
okay,
Genshin.
okay.
So when Furina said to make an appointment with Surintendant Chevalier, this is who she was
Suruh nyari
referring to?
kupon.
Yes.
Oh my
Suruh
god.
nyari kupon
Wow.
300.
I didn't know it was so cute.
Exactly.
sambil
Furina
main-
even makes some
main
spew
gamenya,
bubbles in
main
her
Genshin.
idle animation.
Enggak udah lah. Nggak usah.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Okay, I'm sure
Animasinya
everyone is
itu
just
loh
itching
yang
to know
bikin
more about the skills shown in that clip.
Salah satu
So,
alasan yang
Amber,
pengen aku pengen
why don't
gacha
you take
gitu
it away?
animasinya
Tell us
gitu.
everything.
Yes, you
Keren
got
ya?
it.
Keren apa?
So, Furina is a
imut-imut
Hydro
gimana gitu.
Sword user.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
She usually defaults to an Usia Arca alignment in combat. When in this state, her elemental skill invites the 3 members of the Salon
Oh iya dia
Solitaire,
juga bisa ini tuh.
Mademoiselle Crabaletta,
Bisa ganti elemen ini kan ada penema
penema,
tak gitu penema sama Osia ya. Katanya sih dia kalau pakai apa? Ini aku nggak ngerti ya. Oh tuh, ya via chart attack ya. Dia ganti elemen Osia sama penemanya lewat chart attack coy.
Okay, I was listening
Oh,
to all that, but at the very top, you said that she usually defaults to an Usia Arca alignment. So she has more than one
Nah
alignment?
kan Furina can change her
Exactly.
arc
Furina's
alignment
charged attack not only deals physical
via chart
damage,
attack
but
attacks.
also allows her to switch between
Gue
Usia
4
and
Arkon
Numa
ada
Arca
semua sih,
alignments.
nambah satu nih kayaknya
Based
Furina
on what we just
bakal
saw, it
gantiin
seems like her
Zhongli.
Arca alignment has an
Buat
effect on
party
her
Arkon
other
nanti.
skills as well.
Kok
Yes, sure
kok diganti Zhongli?
Furina's
Padahal
elemental skill changes
mantap dengan
depending
Abah.
on whether she is aligned with Usia or
Shield
Numa.
kuat ya.
That's cool. It's super cool.
Sebenarnya aku
After
waktu
Furina
pas
uses her charged attack
Abah hari
to
iya
switch to
waktu
a
Zhongli
Numa
Riran aku
Arca
gak ini ya.
alignment,
Aku
her
gacha sih
elemental
sebenarnya cuman
skill summons the singer of many
nggak
waters
dapet.
to
Ya
provide
udah sih
healing
ya.
to nearby party members.
Emang dari awal pengen
Yes.
ngincer Furina,
The
jadi aku
summons
nggak
created
bener
by
niat banget.
Furina's elemental skill will
Terus,
remain on the field for a period
ya,
of time
Fenty juga
even
nggak gacha
after
sih.
Furina is switched out.
Kemarin nggak gacha sama
Furina's
sekali.
elemental burst deals damage to surrounding
Hanya pada dulu versi
opponents.
Arkon. Oh
And
iya
when the
juga
party
ya.
member's HP increases or
Itu sama
decreases,
Fenty
Furina
kah?
will accumulate fanfare points.
Iya sama
That's my
Fenty
fanfare.
kah? Yang
Amazing.
apa buat elemennya?
So, Furina
Iya,
increases
buat
the damage and the
anemonya
incoming
gitu.
healing
Atau
bonus of
nge-swirl,
nearby party
nge-swirlnya.
members based on the amount of fanfare she has.
Wow, it seems like this fighting style really suits Furina's character. It's very showy and unpredictable.
Totally.
Oh,
I
ini
can
dia-
already see the fluctuations in my team's
Ini kalau
HP
Furina
bar. That healing skill
support
might come in
nge-supportin
handy.
katanya sih
Yeah, for real.
Furina buat support
And,
ini ya,
due to
support
her knowledge
karakter
of deep water
konten ya.
aberrants, Furina's passive talent can decrease the cooldown on
Yang
abilities
kesan pakai
gained
Abah
from
nanti dosnya jadi
xenochromatic
skill
quantum
isu, iya,
aberrants.
Ooh.
Wow, you can say that again.
Yeah.
Asli sih.
And that'll make it even
Biasanya kan
easier
kalau
to uncover the secrets
jarang pakai shield
lurking in
pasti,
the
wah,
depths.
Oh, his
Set.
secrets
Wah.
lurking in the depths.
Ntar kalau kebiasaan pakai shield
And I almost
kan
forgot.
keras tuh, ya udah,
Whenever
gebak-gebuk
one of
aja,
Furina's
Cok.
summons is on the field,
Ntar pas
Furina
sekalinya
gains the
nggak pakai shield
ability
malah
to walk
keteteran
on
langsung
water.
dir.
Oh my gosh,
Wow.
that is so cool. Yes.
Hey,
Nah, ini nih.
I actually saw that Furina's outfit.
Furina ini bisa
changes
jalan di
whenever
air,
she
Cok. Kan
switches between
Kokomi itu
Archon.
harus ini ya, harus
Yeah,
ultinya
good
dulu kan,
eye.
baru
You're
itu pun
correct. It does change. But
durasinya
you're such a
singkat
kind
ya. Katanya sih
celebrity, I
Furina ntar
suppose.
bakal lebih lama sama dia.
Yes, so
cuman,
if you want to learn more
skill
about
ini aja
that,
doang apa?
then be sure to accompany her on
Skill
her story
elemental
quest,
skillnya, elemental
the
skillnya ntar
Animula Kuraji
apa?
chapter.
Elemental skill bisa jalan di air, Cok.
Okay, so next up we have another old friend to introduce. She's now
Mantap sih.
able to join the traveler's party with her trusty companion,
Oh,
Monsieur
ini
Verite.
quest story-nya
That's right,
Furina ya.
it's Charlotte! Yay!
Charlotte,
Adorable.
iya ini Charlotte,
So
coy.
cute.
Siapa? Ada yang mau
We've
Charlotte
known
kan?
Charlotte for a while now. The
Ini dia
traveler
B4
met
sih,
her
entah pas
during the
Gajah
Summoner's
Furina mungkin
Summit
pasti
event,
dapet ya.
which took them on an adventure all over Tibet.
Yes, that's right. Charlotte's hard-hitting spirit and determination
Ini
to
Charlotte ini
uncover
unik,
the
Cok.
truth
Dia nyerangnya
really
pakai
leave an
kamera anjir.
impression, don't they?
Yeah.
That's right. During our journey in
Ngeteknya
Fontaine,
pakai
didn't she
kamera.
treat the traveler to a magnificent meal in order to
Dia
get a scoop
katalis.
about Wriothesley? Though she didn't end up getting the interview that she wanted in the end, huh?
Krayo katalis
But I don't
kedua
think that
setelah
will
ini ya,
deter
si
her.
Wiro ya
She'll
kalau nggak. Iya.
always be in search of the truth. The world
Kan
is
yang
her treasure
pertama
chest,
tuh,
and only her camera can determine
Krayo
its
katalis
contents,
pertama tuh si
the
Wiro
truths
ya,
they
Wriothesley.
contain. Speaking of
Yang
her
keduanya dia,
camera,
ini,
Monsieur Verite
Charlotte.
just so happens to be her greatest assistant and companion. They're
Dia
friends.
ini
Charlotte's talent for photography is
salah
truly
satu
a marvel. No
apa
matter
sih,
the subject or
wartawan
setting, her
Steambird
photos
ya,
somehow
Steambird.
always capture an
Steambird tuh jadi
unparalleled
kayak
sense of artistry. The
apa ya?
peerless Monsieur
Yang bikin acara
Verite turns
TV
her
ya
photos
gitu
into
lah, atau
eye-catching mementos. In
lembaga
fact,
berita
many
kayak gitu.
Fontainians even cut the prints out of the newspaper and keep them as clippings.
Oh, that's so cool. And Monsieur Verite is so cute, even has his own little hat and tie.
I know! Charlotte actually commissioned both of those items from Chiori. She even commissioned Monsieur Verite's
Ih, Pom-Pom
accessories
become
in several
cute
different
girl.
styles to match different interview
Dilihat-lihat
settings.
bajunya sih emang iya ya, tapi
that is pretty thoughtful.
Eh,
I suppose that
ntar
just shows
Cok,
how
ada
much
satu lagi yang
Charlotte
lebih mirip.
cherishes her
Ada satu
own
lagi, aduh
Monsieur
lupa.
Verite.
Ntar
Yes,
apa?
it really does.
Aku tahunya
Okay,
dari leak,
let's go ahead
dia
and
di
take a look at
ngeliatin
Charlotte's
desainnya,
character
itu
showcase,
malah
shall
lebih
we?
mirip loh.
Ooh,
Menurutku lebih mirip Pom-Pom gitu satu lagi.
Is peeled in your
Belum
mind
disepil
and
sih
wait.
sama si
You'll
apa?
find there's always a new story nearby
Hoyopers.
just waiting to be discovered.
Tapi aku sempat lihat di leak. Ini di animasinya
Say
guys.
cheese!
Ini skill apa ini?
Breaking news!
Basic attack kah? Ditekan kah?
Whoa.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's really like moving around.
Yes! Honestly,
dia bisa ngebidik
just
sampai
what you'd
jalan ya.
expect
Ya
of a
kayak
reporter
ini
for
sih,
the
kayak
Steambird. Even her combat skills involve taking photos.
Kayak
Isn't that cool?
cara-cara
Yeah,
bow
and then, like,
yang lainnya.
What a lively character. Her combat moves
Alamak.
like I was saying, she's moving
Ganti-ganti
around. They're
jadi
super
penjelasan.
dynamic.
Waduh.
It seems like she's always
Ini
on the move.
Sudah terlihat ya, mungkin
Who's on the mark?
fetisnya gitu ya.
Charlotte is an expert at applying the skills and talents that she's developed as a reporter to
Yelan
other
tuh.
areas of her life, and that includes combat.
Yelan.
With her trusty
Siapa
companion,
lagi ya?
Monsieur Verite, she captures
Yelan sih
enemies
paling
from
ini
all
mah.
angles, unleashing attacks while discovering and exposing their weaknesses.
Jadi gak sabar ya pengen
Honestly,
ini. Ntar
I would expect
ntar update-nya
nothing
kata
less from one of
update-nya tuh katanya
Fontaine's
ntar
most
tanggal
famous
8.
reporters.
Tanggal 8 berarti
Who knew cameras could do that, though? I didn't know you could use them as a weapon. The
Same.
more you know, I guess.
Okay, here's some cool stuff. Charlotte's elemental skill applies
ya,
snappy silhouette.
hari
to
Rabu
opponents
guys,
caught
hari
in
Rabu
the
minggu
viewfinder of
Rabu
the
depan,
camera.
Rabu depan.
During this effect's duration,
Jumat nih,
marked
Jumat,
opponents
Sabtu,
will intermittently take
Minggu, Senin,
damage.
Selasa, Rabu. Nah, iya
Holding
tuh.
Charlotte's
6 hari lagi
elemental
coy.
skill strengthens these effects
Eh,
and
kan
applies
Jumat.
focused impression to opponents
Sabtu,
instead.
Minggu, Senin,
Now
Selasa,
her
Rabu. Iya,
elemental
6 hari lagi
burst
guys.
creates a news flash field.
Yang
that
Riran siapa?
continuously
Yang
restores
Riran,
HP to the
yang
party
PES
members
pertama
within
tuh
its
kan
range.
iya
Mr.
Baizu,
Verite,
yang ke PES
he's
2
also going to join in and
lupa,
intermittently
lihat di
attack
leak.
opponents during the duration
tunggu
of
aja
the
dah.
ability. As an experienced reporter, Charlotte is an expert at adapting her
Katanya sih
methods to
Baizu,
match the
iya
needs of
Baizu
her
kan.
target.
Yang
When
ini,
paired with
yang PES
Fontaine
pertama sama bareng
characters,
Furina.
Charlotte receives a healing bonus. When paired with non-Fontaine characters,
Dia
she
tuh
receives
healer
a
coy.
cryo
Healer
damage
Dendro
bonus.
ya.
Now
Sebenarnya
that
dia bagus
is not
ini
all.
apa
There
buat
is
hyper
more.
belum.
During
Bagus.
the 4.2 special event,
Dia
travelers can
healer
complete a quest to receive
dia
a special
nge-heal
gadget
sambil
called the Zoom
application
Lens.
ini.
When Charlotte
Aplikatornya
activates the Zoom
dendronya.
Lens, it will trigger her passive talent called
Nge-apply
First
dendronya
Person
gitu.
Shutter.
Oh my gosh.
When you
Apa,
hold
ngasih
her
efek
elemental
dendronya
skill,
mantap
the
tuh.
gadget will cause you to enter photo mode instead.
That is so cool.
Ini
That
skillnya dia
is
bisa moto.
super rad, and you know, I have
Iya,
a feeling
Cok, keren,
some
Jir. Unik loh.
super cool pictures are gonna come out of that.
Oh yeah.
Using
We're
the
gonna provide more information about the zoom lens and how to use it
S3
during the
Photo
event
Slot Showcase
overview
Fair
portion.
Photo. Ya, udah bro.
So, Farina and
Nah, ini,
Charlotte
nah,
will
Baizu,
both
coy.
be featured
Ini
in version 4.2 event
banner
wishes.
P1 ya.
In the first half of version 4.2, we'll have event
Aku
wishes
screenshot dulu dah.
showcasing Farina and
Nah, ini guys.
Baizu. During
Ini
this
banner
time,
P1
Charlotte will
dia.
also receive
Farina
a
sama Baizu.
huge
Yang Riran
drop
Baizu ya.
rate boost.
Huge boost.
Huge boost. A new 5-star sword, Splendor of Tranquil Waters.
Nah ini
will
wah
be
keren sih.
featured in
Pengen
the
aku
weapon
gacha aja.
event
Ntar lah,
banner.
aku gacha sama ini aja dah. Apa?
Sword.
Weaponnya woi, ntar pas gacha Furina.
And in the second half of version
Oh, ini nih, yang
4.2,
PS2
we'll
nih.
have reruns for Spesial
Maharaja
and
Seno Lord ya.
Okay.
Sama
Let's take a look at
Ayato,
what
coy.
other information we can learn from Farina's itinerary.
Maharaja Seno Marseno ya, yang Riran di
investigating
PS2
something.
sama
Oh, there's even a report
Mas-mas
attached.
boba ya,
Tell us what
mas-mas
it says.
boba.
Okay,
Ayato.
well, it says strange rumblings have been heard
Nah,
in
ini,
the depths of Fontaine's.
Bos ini guys, weekly boss ya. Ini weekly boss. Mungkin ntar Furina
It's
kayaknya
here
weekly bossnya
already?
ini, Cok. Wah, buset dah.
Oh,
Look at that.
Wah, ini ngeri sih.
Well,
Ini yang fobia.
It looks like it's
Apa?
in a
Yang gede
sea
gede
of
itu apa
pink
sih ya?
and blue
Megalopobia
stars.
ya.
It's a pretty-
Ini
oh,
wah,
I remember this
mengerikan
well.
sih.
I recognize this well.
Wait,
weaponnya
yeah,
skip
yeah,
dulu
isn't
lah.
this
Bareng
the
Baizu
whale
buset
that
dah
the
nggak
traveler
win-win.
saw in Child's Vision
Oh emang
at the end of
weaponnya
the
Baizu
version 4.1
nggak
archive
sebagus
quest?
itu kah?
Yep, it's the same one. After
Waktu pas
ravaging
rilisnya
its
aku
way
nggak
through the
gacha sih. Emang
primordial
kurang
sea,
suka sih
this
sebenarnya.
otherworldly creature has at long
Si
last
Raiden belum
broken
Riran,
the seal
masih
and
bisa
descended
mulai
upon
buat
Fontaine.
engulfing. Kata bisa katanya ntar
It's real.
Raiden Riran tuh di patch patetik 3,
feels
patetik
like it
3.
might
Kan
even
ini
burst straight through the
ini patetik 2 nih.
Oh, I hope not.
Ntar tanggal 8 patetik 2
I
tuh.
get this feeling that
Ntar,
this isn't the type of opponent that we can
patetik
brute
3 katanya
force our way
si
through,
Raiden
you know?
Riran ya.
Exactly. In the first phase,
Genshin dah
it will
kayak
use
Elden
its
Ring ya. Iya
gigantic
anjir.
size
Iya
to
juga
target
ya.
the traveler with massive AoE attacks from all
Bos-bosnya
directions. Dodging is definitely your friend with this
wow
one.
sekali ya.
Oh boy. Okay. So there also
Asli
seems
ini
to be
yang
sort of a progress
yang
bar
fobia
next to the
sama
boss's HP bar.
ukuran-ukuran yang gede
What's
ini.
that for?
Wah,
Okay.
ngeri sih.
Since we can't outfight it, we'll have to outsmart it instead. The creature just freed itself from
Kameranya aja
captivity
jauh
and is
dia.
brimming with anger. So if you can find a way to capitalize on that anger, perhaps you'll also find its weaknesses.
Oh, okay. Wait, is somebody being eaten? Is it even possible
Nah,
to
ini
survive
ini
something like that?
pindah aja. Ini masuk
I
ke
guess
dalam
here it is.
pausnya, Cok.
This is
Lawan
an
si
entirely different
itu
space, it
entah
looks
sih.
like. And
Ini
there's a
yang
new
dalam
enemy
si
here
Tatang bukan sih?
with a massive sword.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, these summoned creatures also look vaguely familiar to me.
I wonder what the deal is with all of this. Perhaps defeating this mysterious enemy within this space will be the key to defeating the whale?
Ya sebenarnya
Travelers will need to
waktu
experiment
pas
for
patetik
themselves.
1 ya,
Ooh,
aku lumayan
yeah.
ini sih. Yang
All
patch
truths
pertama tuh
will be
lumayan agak apa ya?
In version 4.2.
Tergoda ya gacha si apa?
Well,
Nopal. New
oh,
Village
man,
ya.
this
Wah,
boss
buset
looks
sih emang.
really tough.
Soalnya-
what happens if we for some reason can't
Kalau
defeat it?
sekarang ya,
Okay, this update
sampai
actually
sekarang
helps with that
di titik
problem.
ya inilah
Starting
sekarang
from
ini
4.2,
New Village tuh
an
salah
option
satu
will
DPS
appear on the challenge
tier
failed
tinggi
screen
lah,
to
SS
lower
dia.
the difficulty of the boss if travelers are struggling to defeat them during a main quest.
Aku
Hopefully,
lihat
this
ini
provides a smoother gaming experience for travelers.
player orang lah Dia
I
channel.
love that. Now we don't
Gak
need
tau sih
to worry
katanya
about getting
kayaknya
stuck
sih
while trying to
signature ya.
advance
Dia
the
bisa
main
solo spiral.
story.
anjir.
Totally.
Full star lagi. Buset dah.
Hey, that was a lot of information, wasn't it? Can we take a short little break while we have a look at the second redemption code, maybe?
Yeah,
Ooh, yeah.
let's do it.
Nah ini nih redeem code 2 coy. Catat. Ini aku coba tulis lagi ya. Ntar guys aku nulis dulu. Ngetik dulu maksudnya. Biar nggak hilang. Ah, kelamaan kocak ngetiknya weh. NTQP2 KP EJ MUH. Oke. Aku ini ngetiknya pakai HP ya. Nah, itu guys. Ya kenapa nggak diduain ya? Ya udahlah. Ntar di akhir aku iniin satuin aja dah.
Hello, travelers. Welcome back to the version
Nopal
4.2
ini
special program.
Hello.
Nopal ini bagus banget sih.
Yay!
Bikin spiral aja,
So,
cuman
we've
gue
introduced
nggak full
new
karena
characters,
berbatas.
new plot lines,
Oh, berarti
and a new
ini
boss.
Anda tipe-tipe
But
ini
I
ya?
hope you're still
Tipe-tipe
eager for new content, travelers,
penggacha waifu
because
ya?
there's still more to come. Let's take a look at what other information we can learn from Farina's itinerary. Okay.
Sebenarnya aku juga gitu sih. Entah ya, ini bisa disebut
It seems like our hydro
kedok atau
archon
bukan.
also
Sebenarnya
goes on
aku
occasional excursions throughout Fontaine.
apa ya?
Who knew she did
Kalau
all this
gacha tuh
work
ya
behind the scenes?
apa?
I certainly
Kalau aku suka karakternya pasti
Well,
gacha.
you know, maybe
Tapi
she's
rata-rata
just
yang
using
aku
it
suka
as
tuh
an excuse to scout
caranya
out a
cewek ya.
place for one of her tea parties.
Jadi gitulah.
Farina and excuses. Typical.
Tapi nggak semuanya sih. Dulu
Hey,
aku
it seems like the place
pas
Farina has
masih
chosen to
pas
visit
masih
this time
pet
features
Sumeru
some
aku
peculiar landscapes.
agak tergiur ini
Ooh,
si
yeah. It looks
Wanderer
like
ya, Wawan
Farina
ya.
is in
Aku pengen
Arenia's
gacha,
forest on the east side of
tapi
Fontaine.
gak jadi.
Hmm.
And
Aku tahu Riran
that's
tuh, malah
right behind the
aku tahu
opera
anjir.
house.
Jadinya
What a cool place.
Mhm.
Although
gak jadi live
it does
live
kinda
gak
look
jadi
like it could be
gacha
hiding some
Wanderer
secrets.
buat aku tahu.
Definitely wouldn't be a video game if there weren't
Nah,
secrets.
ini map baru ya.
Things are definitely not what they seem here.
Baru
For
ntar yang
example,
ada tower tuh.
strange things have been happening with the water veins around Loch Urania. As you can see, a strong
Ini
windstorm is gathered around the vortex
primordial
rising from the middle of the lake.
primordial water
It's
kan?
almost like it's preventing certain things from getting closer and forcibly pushing other things away. And take a look at this, the foggy forest path.
that fog is really thick.
Yeah.
That's why they call it the foggy forest path. And what about this area? The weeping willow of the lake.
Ooh, it looks
Pohon-
all
pohon.
withered and
And
Ini
the water
pohonnya
doesn't
ntar
look
kayaknya bisa
quite
sehat lagi coy.
right.
Ntar kita
like
harus
it's
ngelakuin
cloudy or something.
kegiatan
Do you
ini,
see that?
ini.
Yeah.
Ntar kita dapat
Exactly.
reward.
It seems like Verena also
Ya
realized
mungkin
something
dapat
was off.
ini
It looks like she
Primo
headed
mungkin
underwater
pastinya
to
Primo ya.
investigate. And what did she
Kayaknya
find?
ayam enggak.
A number of contaminated bacterial
Ya mungkin
mats.
ada Primo juga atau enggak, kalau enggak Primo mungkin
Speaking
ini
of,
apa yang buat gacha
there
tuh
are
ya
always
intervenvet
new things to
sama
discover beneath
Aquin ya.
Fontaine's waters. In this update, we'll encounter a new type of Fontamer aberrant, the xenochromatic ball octopus.
Ooh.
Travelers
Mekanik
can
baru
borrow
kah?
its abilities to
Ah.
cleanse away the contamination clots and
Mirip kayak ini ya,
contamination cores
kalau
from
yang
the
pas di
bacterial
Channelku apa
mats.
namanya?
Pretty cool.
Yang ungu
In
tuh.
addition, with the help of a special device, travelers will be able to use this creature's abilities on the surface as well. They may be the key to solving certain puzzles or perhaps even powering certain objects. But we'll leave that for
Mekanik
you
baru
to
coy.
discover.
Ooh.
To learn more about the story behind the new Arenius Forest region, be sure to check out the version 4.2 world quest called The Wild Fairy of Arenius. I'll give you a hint. Melazines are involved.
What?
Melazines? Really?
Melazines.
Oh,
Melazine?
then
Kenapa
it would
Melazine?
certainly be a world quest that you won't want to skip.
Oh ini
To the
tower
south
ini tuh
of
katanya
Arenius Forest, you'll find
sebagai
the Mort region.
dulunya dipakai buat
There, a
sebagai
singular
penghubung
tower
antara
stands tall above
Fontaine
an
sama
island in the middle
Celestia
of
ya
the sea.
katanya sih.
Perhaps it's also guarding some unspeakable
Aku lihat dari leak.
secrets.
Ooh. Actually, it looks like that's the very next stop on Farina's
ini bagian bawah
itinerary.
towernya,
So
guys.
let's go check it out. Okay, I bet a bunch of
mana anjir,
travelers
lu?
noticed this tower since they've arrived in Fontaine. I'm so excited that we finally get to check it out.
Yes, same. Yeah, in version 4.2, the sealed ruin tower is the focus of a quest series called Search in the Algae Sea. I
Ini ada questnya tersendiri ya.
And after unlocking 4 seals along its perimeter, the tower and its long buried secrets will be unveiled to us.
Oh, amazing! Okay, it would feel great to finally demystify all the
Ini
secrets churning
nar-
under the
apa?
seemingly calm waters.
Yes, I want
Institut
answers.
penelitian kan?
I also we all want answers. I also heard this quest has something to do with the primordial sea. It seems like there's a very important and very ancient story behind it all.
That is very right. New stories are always unfolding in Fontaine, whether above water or below. And this is not limited to the 2 new regions in this update. The
Konten
prophesied
banjir,
earthquake
coy.
woke up new life forms in other places where destinies intersect.
Ini bos baru, guys.
Destinies!
Destinies! In certain underwater cave, a new life form is waking up. It has greater and more diverse powers of transformation while in combat. So don't let your guard down, travelers.
Yes. And some places still seem to tell the stories of events long past, no matter how long they've been abandoned. So, in this update, travelers can also look forward to the climax of the Narcissus Croy's adventure questline that was introduced over the last 2 versions.
Balik lagi ke map itu bisa kah?
There might even
Yang
be an
apa?
unexpected
Mary Ann.
surprise waiting at the end.
Semua questnya nggak full dialog.
Surprise!
Ya apa?
I can't wait to see what it is.
Bentar, saya tutup guys, maaf guys, bentar.
All right, there's a lot to discover in the new areas of the map. But Farina's itinerary doesn't stop there.
Semoga
it
questnya
looks
nggak
like she's
full
arranged to spend
dialog
some
lah biar
time
nggak
with her
bikin ngantuk.
subjects.
Bisa.
It's pretty personable. Who's to say? She might even make an appearance at the events
Iya
taking
sih.
place in Fontaine.
Tapi aku lumayan ini loh.
Let's
Sebenarnya aku
move on to the
tipe-tipe
event.
player ini guys. Apa?
All right. The Fontaine
Tipe
Fishing
player
Association
yang
has
menyukai
recently
lore ya.
posted a commission to
Jadi
investigate
biasanya
the
kalau
rumors
misalnya
of
lagi
water
emang
imps
bener
near
apa ya
Arrhenius
lagi
Island.
Ooh,
nyantai banget
another
bisa
investigation.
quest yang
I
apa?
know. Oh, and Fremine seems to be
Iya quest
involved.
dunia pasti
That little
aku bacain
clockwork
dialognya
penguin
begitu.
next to him must be one of his other
Jangan kan
companions.
quest
But
dunia
it
mungkin
doesn't look like
biasanya kalau harian
Actually,
tuh
its
harian yang
name
ada
is
achievementnya aku
Feltzy.
bacain
The
tuh.
name comes from a
Kalau lagi gabut
Fontanian
ya,
fairy
bener-bener
tale
emang
that
gabut.
describes a
Misalnya kalau lagi
terrifying
buru-buru
creature
gitu
that
enggak
lives
sih?
underwater.
Pasti skip.
Adults would use the story to keep children away from the shore. As the story goes, children who play by the water are food for Feltzy to devour.
Ooh,
Jeepers.
yeah, for real. Well, children must be pretty afraid of that creature.
I know, right? It does seem a little
Ini
unusual
event kah?
for Fremine to give this little penguin a name like that.
Oh iya
There
event.
must be
Ntar
some
dapat
other reason.
Frame-minute gratis.
Hey, does this event also have something
Ya,
to
aku udah
do
ada
with
frame
this
minute, so-
clockwork penguin?
C1 langsung.
Absolutely.
Iya
In this
C1.
event, we'll be helping Fremine make some improvements to this little clockwork penguin. There will be a total of 3 main stages to the event. As for the first stage, we'll repair the penguin by fixing its circuits and reconnecting the motherboard. In return, the little guy will help us out on our journey.
Oh,
Weh,
I
pretty
love
cool.
that.
Ini ya.
As our journey progresses, we'll collect
Aku lihat
colorful
di
shells,
lake,
corals, and other items which can be used to
di link.
outfit our little
Ih,
friend with
OBS-nya merah
weapons and
guys.
equipment.
Buset dah.
Which brings us to the second stage of the event, using an echoing conch to search underwater and
Ngeling
find
nggak,
the
Cok?
items that we need
Merah
for the
anjir.
penguin.
OBS-nya hari-hari
And,
merah, live malam-malam
you know,
merah mulu
What
dah.
happens if we run into
Eh,
certain speed bumps
apa
on our
coba?
adventure? You know, like monsters, puzzles, and all
Lu
that
tadi
jazz.
mau bahas yang
Well,
tadi
it
tuh.
seems like the perfect opportunity for our little penguin buddy to
Yang
shine.
tadi yang
Exactly. In the third stage of the
bergelut,
event,
wait.
the clockwork penguin will help us defeat monsters lurking around a specific domain and obtain any treasures that they may be guarding. Of course, the clockwork penguin will provide different buffs in each battle to help travelers emerge victorious.
Whoa.
Now, as for the
Kucing
story behind
bergelut
these
apa?
battles,
Coba
travelers
ganggu
will
bet.
just have to find out for themselves.
Let's see. After helping the
Nah, ini udah hijau
penguin,
nih.
the next item on the itinerary is... Oh, the cute little fungi are back!
Cool.
Hania, a friend we met in Sumeru, has arrived in Fontaine to
fungus.
promote Lil Fungi's
Wah,
fantastic
ini-
fiesta.
Oh, and speaking of fun, guys, I think I recognize some familiar faces. Bongo Head, it's time to shine!
Yay! Travelers may notice some differences in this update's fungi event. Aside from taking place in Fontaine, the gameplay has also
Sorry
been
guys, sorry.
optimized.
Kucing ini
Previously, we
bergelut kena
led the
kaca.
Lil
weh.
Fungi in battle against Mechanici. This time, we'll have the opportunity to challenge a whole
Kena
host
kaca
of
jendela.
powerful monsters.
Awesome. Travelers will be able to command a variety of fungi, adjusting their movement to target different enemies. And don't forget to use marvelous gels to instruct the little fungi to unleash powerful
Oh, yang fungus
skills.
yang ini, kukira fungus yang
Travelers will hopefully enjoy playing with
Bisa
the fungi
diadu.
more than ever.
Here's hoping. We
Iya, yang
actually
bisa
have a
diadu
little
ya.
note here to pass along from our
Yang-
developer friends.
sama siapa itu teh?
A note.
Ada Laila.
Well, they hope to
Ada
make the
Yae
little
juga,
fungi and some
ke
other
Sumeru
events
waktu itu.
permanent so travelers can play at any time. The team feels that the current design doesn't adequately sustain long-term gameplay. So, they're going to continue
apa?
iterating, optimizing,
PVK itu
and improving
enggak
this
sih,
event
ini
while also working
nggak
hard to develop
PVP sih.
interesting
Terakhir
content
kali
that is
juga PVP
relevant to
cuma
the
lawan
overall
kayak
game. Thanks,
Tar-
devs.
Yeah, thanks,
tingkat kesulitannya mungkin naik sedikit gitu sih. Enggak PvP.
Let's take a look at what else Farina's itinerary
Sejauh ini event
has
Genshin
in
ada yang PvP
store.
sih. Paling kalau nggak
it's the
PvP,
Graph
paling ini apa koop.
Technology Experiment Log.
Misalkan selesaiin ada
I'm
target
more
skor nih.
than ready to fight some adversaries.
Target skor
Let
ngebunuh
me
gitu.
at 'em.
Misalkan bos atau ya musuh lah.
I wish
Nah
I
itu
could,
kalau
but
misalkan
it doesn't actually involve fighting.
bisa koop,
A
bisa
researcher
solo gitu.
obsessed with graph adversarial technology has made great contributions to the study of counter-criminal image recognition. She believes that her research can help her achieve great success.
Ya pokoknya
But
ya setahu
her
aku
scholarly
pokoknya mah
responsibilities make it difficult for her to
setahu
collect the
aku
field
dari awal
samples
main
she
sampai
needs.
sekarang ya nggak ada sih event yang
I'm
PvP.
guessing this is where the traveler comes
Paling
in.
itu TCG.
Okay, you're not wrong. But Pauline's request
Main
is
kartu ya,
actually
itu
pretty
doang.
reasonable. To receive rewards, simply submit
Ini jadi
photographs
gameplay
of 5
permanen.
different sample types that match the characteristic that's given on each day.
Itu
Sounds
doang
simple enough.
jadi PvP.
You can also exchange these samples with your friends. You might be able to find useful references for the samples that you need to collect in the Adventure Archive. At the end of the quest, travelers will receive a special gift from
Wah, ini
Pauline.
Ooh.
Primonya banyak nih.
That's right. It's the zoom lens
Bisa
we
nih dapet
mentioned
nih,
during
engrouping,
Charlotte's
Cok.
character introduction.
Oh, how
Explore
fun.
tambah
To
event
use
tuh.
it, just equip the camera and activate the
TCG
zoom lens
itu
in your
nggak PvP
inventory.
juga
The zoom
berarti
lens
ya.
can be attached to all
TCG.
cameras
Iya,
obtained in the
TCG
game up to this
TCG
point.
iya
When equipped with other
PvP.
characters, the zoom lens won't be able to be used in combat.
TCG doang.
But if you switch to Charlotte and hold
Kata
your
orang-orang
elemental skill, you'll be
boring.
able to snap pics with zoom
Kalau
lens
menurutku
even
iya,
while fighting.
iya
You
sih
can
sebenarnya
even use
tuh.
it in domains.
Ooh,
Emang sih pas
wow.
pertama rilis mah
Oh my gosh, that's
main terus.
awesome. And I
Cuma
bet
di sini
travelers will
males.
be able to capture some
Gitu ya.
amazing moments in co-op mode too.
And
Itulah
even if
TCG.
you miss the chance to
Pengalaman
participate in the event, there's no
aku,
need
Cok.
to worry.
Gitu loh ya.
Travelers will still be able to obtain the zoom lens after the event ends. Sweet.
It seems like Farina has also learned of the
Misty
existence
Dungeon
of a domain shrouded
Water.
in mist.
Banyak cok, banyak itemnya woi. Nah.
Travelers who master the ley line features and
Oh ya di
put
4.3
together
juga
the
UPN ini sih
strongest
gacha
army
Navi
will
ya.
be able to
Sebenarnya,
easily beat their
apa nih gacha
opponents.
Raiden?
Now, less
Gacha
experienced travelers like
engulfingnya.
myself don't
Raidenku
need to
masih
worry
pakai
either.
garpu anjir.
Using trial characters and taking
Ya, mungkin
advantage
ntar
of the
cobalah.
buffs brought about by the ley line are also
Oh
great ways to
Primo
come out on top.
Fatnya masih
That's
ada.
right.
Fat itu.
And travelers who
cukup
are
sih.
more confident in their combat
Mental lah.
skills can choose
Kita lihat
to jump
nanti aja, Cok.
straight to the final challenge.
Ya minimal
Also, the Leyline
signature
Overflow
gitu ya.
event will return at the end of version 4.2. Now might be the perfect time to start building your party.
Oh ini mah event
Hopefully, you're all excited for the fabulous
setiap
events that
akhir
version
patch
4.2
biasanya
has in store.
kasih
But
event ini
there
guys.
are
Nah ini nih.
still more
Leyline sekarang aja
surprises
ada.
to share.
Yay!
Oh, let's get into them.
Well,
bukan yang
before we
sekarang
get
bukan
into
ini
them,
kata.
Let's take a quick break
Talent,
to have a look at the
talent
final
dua
redemption
kali
code
lipat.
for today. See you in a
Biasanya
bit.
talent yang kayak gini
Oke.
Layla. Di akhir patch ya, di penghujung-ujung patch. Nah ini guys, redeem code ketiga. Ini aku tulisin semua aja dah. Ntar aku screenshot dulu ya. Nah. Redeem code 1. Dari pertama aku tulisin ya. Tulisin lagi. Nih Mbak, kalau kalian ini aja lah, screenshot aja cok.
Welcome back, travelers! Okay, I just took a look at Lady Farina's itinerary, and it seems we've actually reached the end.
Aw, I know.
Ya udah hampir
So
selesai
we've
kak.
submitted
Udah
our
di
appointment
penghujung
request to
lah.
Surintendant Cheval Moran. While we're waiting to hear back, let's see what system optimizations we have for the upcoming version. Let's get into it.
Okay, so first up is the quick challenge feature for weekly
Satu
bosses.
aja aku cok.
New players
Soalnya
or players who
kalau
prefer to spend their time exploring
di
may have
ini
yet to
nggak
unlock
bisa
certain
malah
weekly
kirim,
bosses,
nggak bisa dia.
and it's difficult to raise new characters when you can't access the boss drops needed to ascend a certain character.
Totally.
True.
In version
ini
4.2,
nih
travelers
yang
who are at adventure rank 40 or above will have the option to quick challenge a weekly
Nah,
boss
ini.
by navigating to the Trounce domain section of the adventure
Nah,
handbook.
akhirnya
All
ini nih
weekly bosses
fitur-fitur
will
yang
be available to
ditambahkan ya.
challenge, except Storm Terror and the
Fitur-fitur yang
Wolf of the
ditambahkan
North.
yang di-optimize.
Nice.
Ntar di 4.2,
now we don't
Cok.
have to wait to advance the story before we can level up a new character's talents and skills.
Exactly. Also, we're introducing an update to Genius Invocation TCG.
Quick
In
start for
version
weekly
4.2,
boss.
3
Jadi
new character
kayaknya
cards and 5 new
kayak tadi
action
tuh
cards
kayak
will be added. There
HSR
will
ya.
also be
Lu,
an
jadi kalau
accelerate
pengen
duel feature,
nge-boss,
which will provide a
tinggal buka
smoother gaming
kayak menu
experience.
buku.
Pretty cool
Ntar cari
stuff.
dia, ntar
After the
bisa
version
teleport, gak usah
4.2 update,
pencet
deck
map,
sharing
geser
cards will
lagi,
also
geser
be
lagi, ntar
available. Use them
belum
to show
nge-lag,
off your
misalnya kalau
strongest
nge-lag
deck or
lama
take
aja,
inspiration
bisa
from
langsung
other
ya.
travelers.
That's cool.
That's awesome. And, you know, since the number of card
Oh, bisa
combinations
import
just
deck
keeps
ini,
increasing, the number of decks a
Alhamdulillah,
player
iya
can
guys,
play has been
alhamdulillah
increased
tambah
from
fitur
10
ya.
to
Dari
20.
dulu loh.
Doubled.
Double! And
Dari
in addition, both
waktu
the
itu
maximum
banyak yang
number of
request-request.
starting slots and the number
Mana
of
belum
slots unlocked at each
terrealisasikan
player
ya.
level upgrade have
Mungkin
been
ini
increased from 2
mungkin
to
kedepannya
4.
bakal sedikit-sedikit
Double
sih,
again.
sedikit-sedikit terrealisasikan gitu
The
fitur-fiturnya.
developers have also made a number of optimizations to the Genius Invocation TCG
Aku
interface.
ini sih
Heated battle mode
pengen
and the Forge Realms Temper Endless Swarm
apa ya,
will also
request ini dah.
return in version 4.2.
Ooh.
Tambahin
And in addition to the updates
maksimal
made to Genius
resin.
Invocation TCG,
Di HSR aja
returning
180
travelers will enjoy
180
ample
tambah
login
simpen anjir.
rewards and exploration guidance courtesy of the Genshin Impact project team. May
Apa
those
ini?
returning to Devat have a happy
Wih, baru, Cok.
reunion.
Aw, that's nice.
Oh, ini mah.
Plus, a new story key privilege has also been added so that returning travelers can enjoy
Oh, ini
new
mah yang
story
udah lama
quests
nggak login.
and hangout
Iya nggak
events.
sih? Setelah
Amazing.
reunion update mah
Red
iya, Cok.
notification dots have
Yang udah
also
lama
been
nggak login,
optimized.
dia dapat itu.
Notifications that have already been cleared will no longer reappear when logging in on
Infokan
a
fitur
different
auto
platform.
domain. Ya ini nih yang
Quest
pertama nih.
optimizations will
Tapi
also be
kata
available in
quick
version
start for
4.2.
weekly boss.
The
Jadi
first one pertains to unlocking story
ntar
quests. Travelers will now get to
buka
choose
menu apa
whether
sih?
to
Iya, iya,
accept
menu
the
buku
story
tuh.
quest after
Jurnal
unlocking
ya.
it.
Wow, nice.
Ntar
And
ada
hopefully
menunya
travelers won't be overwhelmed
domain.
by a sudden
Ntar
influx
cari
of quests anymore.
bosnya gitu. Ntar langsung bisa
The update
teleport
has
ke
also
sana,
made
Cok.
notifications
Jadi nggak
about
usah perlu
prerequisite
geser map
quests
lagi
even
tadi.
clearer,
Tadi ada
making it
tugas
easier
gitu
for
ya.
players to proceed to certain content.
That's awesome.
Okay, great. Oh,
Yeah,
and it
selesai
seems
kah?
like that's all we have for the latest version update. I guess that means it's time for the 4.2 special program to come to a close.
Oh,
I know.
Well, there's so much exciting stuff happening, and I know personally, aside from all the intrigue around the story
Setidaknya
and
nambah fitur loh.
characters, I'm personally very jazzed for the Fun Guy events.
Yes, how can you not be?
Wait.
They keep on adding so much cool stuff to this game. For me,
Bentar,
I
Cok.
love the idea of the
Agak ngelag, agak
combat
Cok.
camera.
Maksudnya
but,
auto domain
for
ini
me
kah?
and Monsieur
Auto battle-nya
Noveletta,
atau gimana?
We are here for the melons.
Auto battle ya?
Well, this has been so much fun with both of you. I'm really grateful we could all be here
Agak
today
nge-lag.
together. And honestly, I'm
agak
just
connect.
really glad that we're gonna
Ya,
get to
auto
see
battle
how
sih
all these
mungkin
mysteries unfold.
apa ya?
And maybe, I don't know,
Entah sih.
maybe it'll have a
Agak
nice
sulit
ending
sih
in
kalau misalnya.
4.2. We'll have to see.
Still no info for
But
anime,
that's it
ha?
for the version
iya.
4.2 special program. Thank you so much, everybody, and see you all in game.
Lah.
Bye. Toodaloo.
Dear traveler, your audience with the God of Justice, Regina of many waters and the most popular celebrity in all of Fontaine, Lady Furina, has been created. The appointment time is November 8, 2023. Please make sure to come on time as Lady Furina will. Apa itu? Udah guys, selesai guys. Aduh. Akhirnya habis lagi. Ini udah kan? Nggak ada, biasanya ada gitu. Ya anjir, nggak ada info anime gitu, info gitu, wey. Serius, Cok, nggak ada, wey. What the hell? Ntar ini aku cobain ini. Bisa nggak redeem code-nya di ini? Bentar, nulis dulu ini, Cok. Nulis dulu redeem code. Mungkin nunggu patch 5.0 anjir. Itu apa Natlan rilis anjir. Ntar aku nulisin dulu ini guys, ngetikin dulu ini. Ini malah liatin itu ya. Kocak malah. Ya udahlah. Wait. Terus aku kasih ini komen aja deh. Screennya ganti lagi coba. Ini aku tadi sambil login ya. Gimana sih? Ini sepertinya bisa sih. Nah dia langsung sana. Entah sih nggak tahu entah. Cok tadi yang apa yang ditambah fitur entah apa aja. Kurang ngerti sih soalnya Inggris anjir. Apa gak ada subtitlenya masalahnya woi. Jadi kurang paham ya. Ntar mungkin lihat orang ngebahas itu. Nah kurang paham. Nah aku juga bakal ngulik dulu ya apa yang ditambahin. Lihat banner berapa hari? 3 hari lagi coy. Ini aku ada 30 vet. Aku ada internet 30. Primonya 8.000. Ini buat Furina sama weaponnya ya. Mantap. Ntar kita ntar kita live gacha Furina sama weapon. Tapi kayaknya yang paling tegang gacha weaponnya sih. Soalnya aku yang karakternya itu ini red on ya. Jadi sampai PT-nya 40 itu minimal 10 pull langsung dapat ya. Please lah ya. Gak perlu hard PT, gak usah merah-merah, udah hijau aja sekalian tuh, gak usah merah-merah ya. Langsung hijau aja, Cok. Gak usah pakai PT merah-merah, langsung PT hijau aja. Mungkin sekian untuk ini guys, live kali ini sebentar aja Cok, cuman apa ya, ya nonton Nobar doang. Ini aku sebenarnya lagi questnya. Nah ini questnya komedi yang belum selesai. Nah, ini pengen aku selesaiin supaya ntar nggak nabrak lagi gitu Cok, pas ntar update. Kayak kemarin kan jadi ganggu gitu. Jadi mungkin aku ntar besok live lagi. Nggak tahu sih. Ntar lihat ini ya. Kalau ada waktu mungkin aku live. Kalau enggak ya gitu. Ntar redeem code aku di komen aja lah, di komen biar soalnya agak ini Cok, agak ribet anjir pakai HP Cok. Oke, sekian untuk live stream kali ini. Terima kasih yang udah komen-komen, like ya. Yang udah subscribe udah ngobrol pasti Cok ah. Ya terima kasih yang udah join. Sampai jumpa di live berikutnya. Bye.